The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 149 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Sphere Playing Cards by Magic Encarta. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Sphere Playing Cards from Magic Encarta. Here in the standard glossy finish tuck box here, it is a white finish tuck box here with some rainbow-like designs on it here. Here we have a sneak peek of the back design here. On the side here, you got all four pips here. That's spades, hearts, clubs, and diamonds here. In that rainbow kind of colorway with a rainbow border around that. The other side has like this cursive name here, but I can't really read. It starts with a V, and the last name starts with an S there. It's in that rainbow colorway with the rainbow border once again. On the bottom here, you got the Magic Encarta logo there, and it says Sphere Cards, produced and distributed by Magic Encarta, manufactured by the United States Blanket Company, Elgin, Kentucky, magicencarta.com, made in the USA. On the back, you got the same image as the front of the tuck box here, just a sneak peek of the back design once again. On the top here, we got Sphere Cards in that rainbow colorway with the rainbow border around. On the inner tuck flap is that glossy white finish there. Nothing there. On the inner tuck flaps here is just that glossy white finish once again. If we take the cards out of the box, on the inside tuck box here, it's just plain white. Nothing too crazy going on inside there. And now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with that back design. And here's the back design here. Here it is a one-way back design with that standard white border going around here. And it is a white backed card here with that sphere, like kind of like logo and like design there, like the rainbow sphere. You got like the big dot there in the middle, the white border around that, and then the rainbow outlines circle there around that. Then you got the white border around that, and then the rainbow border around that. And it is a one-way back design because if I flip it over, then the red, like if I flip it over, like the red's on top here, but the green's on top over here. Well, the one-way back design because the colors flip around. And now for the cards you get with the deck here. You get two identical Jokers here with that same rainbow sphere like design there in the middle. And then you got the Joker there in each corner there in that rainbow colorway. And then for the rest of the cards here, and this is for all the cards here, well, for the spades here, they're in that like bluish colorway. Looks like this, like the bluish kind of colorway with a little bit of red there and green there. Then you got that sphere colorway with all the different blues, reds, purples, like the rainbow colorway there. And the rest of the spades here are that blue colorway. And all the cards, every card in the deck has a sphere like design on it, so I won't mention it too much, but they all have it. So it's the same design all the way throughout. And even the court cards have that sphere design on it. And we get to the diamonds here, and they're in a red and orangey colorway there. And then the rest of the diamonds here have that same sphere design all over it. Then we get to the Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds here. You got they got the red, and then this one has blue, and then the red and orange once again. And we get to the clubs here, and they're in that blue colorway once again, with that kind of like rainbow, kind of like pips there in the corners. And then you got the sphere design that's on the cards once again. Then we get to the hearts here, Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts, or I guess the hearts, in that red and orange colorway with that same sphere logo right in the middle. So nothing too crazy going on. And then we get to the last two cards in the deck, and we got two extra, two of clubs. And you might be thinking, just two, what two? But if I flip it over, the back is different, so it's a gaff card, because you got like the little outer ring, and then you're missing the middle part. But then this one just has the middle part without the outer ring, so it's a little gap card there. The two of clubs, two of clubs. And now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. Well, first off, I gotta notice the cards are nice and springy. They're nice and bendy. They're not stiff whatsoever. They feel nice and smooth, but they also feel a little bit like slidey, because they're still like fairly new. So they're definitely slippery and could slide out of your hands. Just like that, one card flew out of my hand. But overall, the springs are pretty smooth. No issues there. Now on to the fans. And with it being a one-way back design, as you can see, like the design is kind of like some cards are right side up, some cards are backwards. Because you got like mostly the pink like corners here, but every once in a while you'll get one that's red corners. You can have different colors like fans, depending on which way the deck is facing. But as you can see, they spread nice and evenly here. You can see most of the pips and numbers there. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards whatsoever, and they're nice and consistent and smooth every time. Now on to the Pharaoh. A nice super smooth and satisfying Pharaoh there. And they interlocked and weaved flawlessly there. Now time for a giant fan of the back design. Now time for that reverse Pharaoh. And the reverse Pharaoh was not as smooth. I kind of had to like shovel them and push them together to get them to interlock and weave. But they interlocked and weaved pretty flawlessly there. Now time for a giant fan of the faces. Now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Well, overall, I gotta say the riffle shuffles and bridge shuffles are pretty smooth there, and they're pretty consistent. No real issues there, unless you mess up like that, unless they don't interlock and weave together. But other than that, they're pretty consistent. Now on to a few pack cuts. Now time for a one-handed cut or shirley cut. Well, the packet cuts are pretty smooth there. No real issues there. They didn't feel like they were going to slide out of my hands. Now on to the dribble. Well, the dribbles are pretty smooth here. The normal way with the design up has a more smoother, like, or a more softer dribble. Just because you're using them more this way, where you put face up or the back design up, so they get more like worked in. So it's a more like softer dribble. But then when you flip it over, it's more like clicky and aggressive dribble because the cards like catch to your hand more. But overall, they're pretty soft dribbles here. Now time for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, not a terrible deck here. It is a one-way back design, so I'm not like a huge fan of one-way back designs all the time. I prefer like a mirrored back so it looks more consistent when the cards are mixed up. But one-way back designs aren't terrible here. And the design of the cards are pretty like not standard, but they're more like simplistic, I guess, because it's using all the same like design for every card here. I like a little bit of variety when it comes to like the design, but at least they like made the different pips different colors, like the diamonds and the hearts are red, and then they changed up the colorway for the clubs and the spades here, which is in a blue colorway there, which is a little bit different. But overall, the handling is fantastic. No real issues there. A little bit thinner of a stock, but other than that, they handle fantastic. Nice and flawlessly there. No issues with the handling. And then you got that simplistic design once again, with all the same design. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. This has been a day 149 of a daily deck review. This has been the Sphere cards from Magic Encarta, and I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.